Hey, good morning, friends. This is Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. Hey, it is a beautiful, rainy, wintry day here in Napa. What's the weather where you're like? I'm seeing posts about in Texas, like, here's my favorite shorts to wear right now. And I'm like, wow, I wish we had that. But anyway, it's all good. So happy to have the rain. How are you guys liking the rain? Do you enjoy it? Or are you like, we haven't had much of it lately. So if you see this big thing right here in the picture, again, I'm just experimenting with recording the podcast at the same time as doing a live video. So that's what's going on right here, but just ignore it. It's all good. So good morning. Listen. If you want to go to the next level in your life or your business, there are some things that you are going to have to overcome. And one of them is the lies that keep us back. I mean, as you continually move on, you're going to be continually having to break down the barriers that are keeping you from moving forward and just moving past those things. And there is one big lie that holds me back, and I think it holds a lot of people back because I hear it a lot. And I'm going to destroy that lie today. This is kind of a kick in the pants video right now for not just you but myself, but also you guys, because I want to see you move to next levels and do the things that you're called to do. And we cannot let our mindset hold us back and keep us back from doing the things that are on our hearts and the things that we're equipped to do. So often it's just our mindset that tells us that we're not smart enough. We don't have enough knowledge. We don't have enough this. Here is the lie that I never want to hear any of us say again. It's these 4 words: I don't know how. I don't know how. Those are 4 words that I want you to mentally right now take them and crumple them up in a big ball and throw it in the trash. I want you to slash those words from your vocabulary. I want you to cut them out, because I am using violent terms, because so often those 4 words, I don't know how, hold us hostage to where we are right now instead of allowing us to move forward. You are the generation of YouTube and you are the generation of Google. And you've heard it said from Allie Worthington here on our show, with God and Google, you can do anything. And so, when my 11-year-old, when my pop socket on my phone breaks, and my 11-year-old's like, hey, hold on, let me fix it. And she goes on YouTube and watches a video and Googles it. That's how she sees the world. And then she goes and fixes it. She's 11. I was going to throw the thing away because I thought it was broken. But my 11-year-old has this mindset that I can find out anything on YouTube. I can find out anything on Google. And you know what? She is right. We are that generation too. We cannot let this pass us by simply because we think that we're not that generation, because we are. If you don't know how to do something, if you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to do something with technology, you don't know how to do something, you don't know how to tie a karate belt, you don't know how to do a jujitsu move, I'm just telling you some of the things we have to Google. There is YouTube. You can learn anything. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how YouTube impacts the university level of learning for degrees that aren't necessarily required. But listen, axe those words from your vocabulary. I don't know how. You can go on YouTube and you can find out how to do anything. So the next time that lie comes up against you and tells you that you're not smart enough, you don't have the knowledge to do it, especially when it comes to technology, you punch that thing in the face. Take it hostage and choke it. That's what Bianca Olthoff would say. Choke it out until it doesn't speak to you anymore, because it's so not true. You can learn how to do anything. Your intelligence is infinite, and so many of us are held back by that lie that says that we're not smart enough to do this or we're not smart enough to do that. Guess what? You weren't born with a cap on your intelligence. No. You can make it whatever you want to make it. You can learn whatever you want to learn. You can get a skill set that takes you wherever you want to go. Yeah, Patty said punch fear in the face. That's right. Yeah, come on. So your intelligence is infinite, and we should not be held back by that lie that says that we're not smart enough to do things or we don't know how to do them. That excuse is null and void right now. It's done. It's over. We cannot use that excuse anymore. So my question for you is, what lies are holding you back from the next level of your business and the next level of your life? What is it that is keeping you, that you believe that is actually not true? So think about that, and I want you to learn how to punch that lie in the face, tear that wall down, move past that wall, and be able to just move on with that. So I hope that gives you some encouragement today. I listened to a great podcast by Christy Wright. It was 5 Lies That Are Holding You Back in Your Business. And that's kind of what started inspiring this thing, because for me, my lie that held me back is that I'm not good at technology. And I have felt like I wasn't good at technology before, and I'd always be like, Damien, can you help me? Da 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 da. And you know what I've come to realize, guys and gals? I can't depend on him. He's got a job. He's out of town. He's working. He's got things he's doing. I can't depend on him to always keep me up to date on technology and to be hooking up my stuff and to be understanding how it works. No, I have a responsibility to learn it for myself. And as long as I believe that I am not good at technology, then I won't try. But if I start believing that, you know what, I can do this and I can learn and I can, go on YouTube. The other night I went on YouTube, and you guys know I don't love technology, but I went on YouTube and I learned how to download tracks into an app I've never heard of. I learned how to edit tracks. I learned how to edit audio. I learned how to fade out music, how to do overlays or whatever you call them, where you put one track over the other so you can hear both at the same time, how to save that into a format that's like a .wav or .mp3 or whatever. Okay, those are all things that if you would have asked me, I would have been like, I can't do any of that. I don't even know. But you know what? I did it, and you can too. And I want to see you guys go to the next level. I don't want to hear that excuse anymore that you don't know how to do something. I want you to go to the next level. I want you to learn, because you are so capable of so much more than what you're doing right now. And it's just lies that really hold us back. So go listen to that Christy Wright podcast. It's 5 Lies Holding You Back in Your Business. Business Boutique is the name of the podcast. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do you have rain around where you're supposed to be? I think we have a lot of rain here, but I'm happy for it. I think we got a wrestling tournament. I think we got Livy gets her belt in MMA on Friday night, a belt promotion, and I don't know, all kinds of things going on. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but a fun weekend. I learned how to sew without Google. That's true. You know what? I read a book. And I still read it. I have a book with my sewing machine, because I had to read how to load the sewing machine and all that kind of stuff. You're right, Christy. We could learn before then. We had books, right? How do people learn before Google? But with Google, there's absolutely no excuse not to learn something. So anyway, I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And the fact that you would share a few minutes of your time with me, it just means the world to me. And I really appreciate all of you guys. So I hope you have an amazing weekend this weekend. May your minds be fierce and your heart strong and your spirit super kind. I will see you on Monday, and I am so excited to tell you about our interview guest this month. Good morning, Heidi. How are you? Our interview guest this month, I can't tell you who it is yet, but I'm going to tell you she is a VP at one of the world's largest tech companies. So I'm going to tell you that right now, and I'm really excited. We're going to do it in person. And that was that email a while back that I was really scared to send, but I sent it anyway. It was awesome. All right, love you guys. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye.